Hi Leos, this is Star with Ariana. Start with your monthly forecast for June 2024. I will use oracle cards as well as the ideal tarot for your overall messages. Let's just understand what's in store for you this June. For a more personalized reading, feel free to reach us at the email address given below. The overall energy this month is the Seven of Wands. Now, surprises are definitely going to be there. Your responsibilities will also increase. Maybe you're going to be very alert to opportunities. That is why you're going to bag them. Other than that, I also feel that you should be kindly disposed towards creatures, great and small. Also, you need to safeguard your health or seek divine intervention at times. Sometimes being too forceful can also rub people the wrong way, and you don't want to be in that boat. In the final days of May, stepping into June, I do have the Ace of Pentacles. I think there were opportunities to make gains at that time, especially via communication. I think you had your reason to be elated because you had got what you desired. Maybe emotionally, Leos, it wasn't your best period. You were a bit temperamental. Obstacles to overcome this month are the challenges. I do have the Eight of Swords. Now, if you look closely at this card, this lady, she's encircled by swords. You don't want to be in that situation. Maybe you are going to be under pressure. So it is best to keep a low profile. It seems that there are times when your plans are being altered. Also, I think you should make concessions at work. Maybe there's also an energy shift here, so you need to safeguard your energy levels. You will also find yourself socializing. Maybe you're not keen on the same, but then you will have to reach out to friends and acquaintances. Other than that, Leos, you also need to look into home improvements. Influences for this month, I do have the Justice card. This talks about karma, about reward and punishment as you have acted. I did clarify the Justice card, and I do have the Temperance card. So patience is the key. Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes we can put in 100%, but then we have nothing to show. But then with that Temperance card, you can expect rewards to come in. Maybe you also need to be careful because there are others who are going to try to upset you. Maybe they're going to spread lies about you. So betrayal could also be there, which you should guard against. The first 10 days of June, I do have the Chariot card, another major in your reading. So this is turning out to be a significant month with so many major arcanas. This card guarantees travel or movement. Maybe you're making travel plans or you're commuting great distances. You do need the support to overcome the challenges. Yet you're also someone who can complete a lot of tasks, though some may remain. Your energy levels are going to be high. You're going to be very driven and purposeful. You also need to work on your relationship with your father because Leos, you could be a bit temperamental at this time. Maybe you should try not to overreact. Your schedule could also be in a mess. Maybe staff will play truant. That is why you have to shoulder responsibility. I think you're someone who is going to be very purposeful. You will also get your dues. There could be delays, there could be friction, but then your work is done. Maybe technical challenges could arise. Incidentally, Leos, you're also in a position to help others, so you're going to do just that. In case you're in the leadership position, I think you're going to give a piece of your mind to lazy workers. I think you're looking for that new direction in your life with that Chariot card, and with this card where this lady, she's looking towards the sun for guidance. Likewise, I think you want your career to be on the upswing. You want to move, or you're open to new avenues or new opportunities. The next 10 days, that is 11 to 20th June, I do have the Queen of Swords. This is a lady who is very professional. So likewise, you're going to be someone who is going to focus on work. You're going to be detached, especially in personal relationships. Maybe you prefer to give others the silent treatment. You're going to be ice cool in your demeanor. You don't want to explain yourself. Professionally, I think you're going to hurry with the task. Maybe you're unsure as to how to proceed, but then you will be happier with the output. It is your common sense, it is your intellect which will help you get out of tricky situations. In fact, you can even help your family members in case they are facing a dilemma at hand. You're someone who is free and impartial, like that justice card here. I think you will put your demands across very succinctly. Your schedule could also go for a toss. Maybe a client could reschedule meetings with you. Wages will also come in. You're also someone who is going to plan for the future. You're going to do the groundwork. There could also be work-related events. I think your department is going to put up a good show, and it is going to add a feather to your cap. Interestingly, this month you could also be focusing on spiritual practice. Maybe with this card, protective shield, you are going to focus on aura cleansing. You know, soldiers always wear armors to protect themselves when they get ready for battle. That is why I think you're going to need this protective shield. Maybe you should imagine a circle of white light surrounding you so that harsh energies don't make their way into your life. Like I said, you need to seek divine intervention and guidance. The final days of the month, that is 21st to 30th June, I do have the Knight of Swords. This is a knight who is very proactive. You're someone who has to adapt to changing schedules. Again, you're in an adventurous mode. You have to be flexible instead of rigid. You have to adapt even if it's unnerving. Maybe you're someone who is going to take the bull by the horns because you want to make inroads. Excessive communication is also on the cards. You're going to be tired and overworked, but then you have to also be prepared for unforeseen eventualities. You know, by and large, Leos, you're someone who is willing to go the extra mile to make quick bucks. Praise for your creativity is also likely. I'm also picking up that there could be mistrust in a relationship, so you need to guard against that as well. Maybe you should nip issues in the bud because someone could accuse you of making a mountain out of a molehill. With respect to your love life, I do have this card. Someday, perhaps in another lifetime, you know, the stars do talk about destiny. Maybe fate has brought the two of you together. There are going to be suitors this month. Someone from your past could also re-enter. Maybe this person wants a second chance. He is like the knight. Your relationship is definitely heading in a new direction with this card. Maybe you're also making travel plans to be with your person with that chariot card and that Knight of Swords. I think you may want to introduce your person to your loved ones or your family members. There could also be an option here with respect to love. Maybe people from overseas also trying to get your attention. There could also be people on the social media, so be careful because there could also be unwanted attention. I think Leos, you shouldn't string anyone along in case you're disinterested. Maybe some people regard you as a player this month, so be careful. With that Queen of Swords, you're somebody who's very intelligent, business-like, but then you may not give much away. Maybe you're not going to wear your heart on your sleeve. I think a friend is also going to want you to accept his proposal. Maybe like in the past, he is going to admit that he has feelings for you. Maybe you're going to spurn his advances because you're not interested. Besides, you know, he's already in a committed relationship and you don't want to be with a person who is too timing. From the Butterfly Oracle deck, I do have the card Relationship Dynamics. I think your relationship, your equations are changing. Like I said, a friend is showing more than a passing interest in you. Whatever it is, it could entail changes with your family, friends, or even your romantic partner. Maybe some of you are growing apart when it comes to the relationship. Maybe you think that this person is not someone whom you want to walk down the aisle with. The most important relationship of all is the one you're having with yourself. So you need to take care of your feelings. You also need to understand the situation that you're in. You need to compromise in case you're already married. I think compromise is the key for a harmonious married life, maybe you want to move in a healthier direction. Interestingly, the last card in this reading is healer. I think you have the gift to heal others. You're also someone who could be a medical professional. So focus on those aspects, maybe because you're going to be interested in spiritual practice. So you're also going to be compassionate towards those around you. Maybe marital counseling is also required, so seek advice from a healer or a counselor this month. I hope Leos you liked your reading. This is Star with Ariana. Star, do give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.